เมื่อไรวันเวลาก็ยังคงหมุนไปไม่ว่าเมื่อไรทุกอย่างก็ต้องเปลี่ยนผันไปเพราะชีวิตก็เปลี่ยนแปลงทุกวันแต่ใจของฉันจะมั่นคงและคงเดิมอย่างนั้นอ้อมกอดของฉันจะประคองเธอในทุกวันและตัวฉันจะไม่ยอมเปลี่ยนไปและตอนนี้ที่เธอต้องทุกข์ใจมันไม่ต่างอะไรกับความรู้สึกของฉันจะดูแลเธอคนเดียวตลอดไปจะคอยเคียงข้างไม่ว่าเธออยู่ที่ใดจะอยู่เป็นคนสุดท้ายและเธอไม่ไปไหนให้เธอจงเชื่อใจ
Once there was a girl named Dawan who lived with her family in a village in Thailand. She had a younger brother named Kwai. They lived a poor life that made Dawan had to be in the same class as her younger brother. Their parents considered it foolish and wasteful to send girls to school. It was not until Kwai had started school himself and kept insisting that his sister be allowed to join him that Dawan was finally permitted to go too. Every morning, Dawan and Kwai would sing Dawan's song at the bridge as they watched the sunrise.
ยามเมาฟ้าสางน้ำค้างยามอ่อยอิงฟังเสียงดนตรีใบไม้ทางการกินชุ่มชื่นเบิกบานด้วยไทยจริง
Then they go to school. The teacher came into the classroom and discussed with his students about the sacks of rice underneath their houses. Then he asked his students about their opinion and they exchanged ideas about the topic. Before the lesson ended, he opened the topic about the government scholarship.
Now listen, we don't have much time left and I have an important announcement to make. The best student among you will get a free schooling away in the big city school based on the result of the government examination that I received early this morning. Getting the scholarship isn't just winning a prize. It also means that the student that win will bear a heavy responsibilities. What kind of attitude that student should have to continue his studies?
He should learn what is useful to his own people and came back to help the village after he finished learning.
But how will the student know about what is useful and what not?
First, the student must learn how to think, to perceive what's wrong with the society, to analyze and understand the rules which is created the injustice, and
what?
and change it for fairer rules.
Yes, change it to a fairer system. Well, Dawan, do you think that you can do that?
Me?
Well, child.
Please sir, never mind me. Just tell us who won the scholarship.
Bachan Yudi.
The last bell rang and everyone went back to their houses.
นักเรียนทั้งหมดเคารพขอบคุณค่ะคุณครู
Well, Dawan, where is it?
You know that prize that the government gives out after the big examination? Well, the best student. Or or at least the one who happens to get the best marks, well, wins the prize and gets to go to the city and continue to.
I know all that. What about it?
I want the prize. I can go to the city and study some more now. Can't I? Please, can I?
And Kwai? What about Kwai? He want nothing?
I'm proud of you, child.
You should not encourage her so. You know, her father will not let her go. She will be even more disappointed if you praise her now. At least spare her that.
I do what I think right.
Mother puts her baby on the ground underneath the house as grandmother decides to go to Noi's house with Dawan.
Dawan,
จ้ายาย
let's go to Noi's house.
จ้า
Wait!
3 kilometers is indeed a very long way.
Especially under this hot sun.
And I'm getting old.
And you're getting old, mother.
And I'm getting old.
Sorry, Noi. Kan? สบายดีป่ะจ๊ะ
สวัสดีจ้า สบายดีจ้ะป้า
Noi is Dawan's cousin who had been to the city with her husband Gan. Noi worked as a maid to a rich lady when she was in the city. Gan, on the other hand, worked as a laborer. They went there to work as they would be paid more compared to if they worked in the village. A fat man named Mr. Fastpress was demanding money from Noi. Mr. Fastpress is an army officer who spends his time dragging young men from villages for the army. He offered not to draw Gan if they paid him a sum of money. Gan then shooed Mr. Fastpress away, and so he did. After Mr. Fastpress had left, Mother asked both Noi and Gan about their opinion of Dawan going to the city. Instead of receiving a positive response, they received a negative one.
It's not that I don't want to help you, cousin. I just think that going to the city will do you more harm than good in the long run. That's all. It is my honest opinion, Dawan.
I don't know if our opinion have any effect on Dawan. I mean, look at her. She still want to go, doesn't she?
I want to see for myself.
You mean they don't want you to go? And I thought they love and admire the city so much.
That's what we all thought. I guess that's why grandmother made me to go over there. Now, it will be harder than ever to get father's permission.
You still want to go? Then?
Of course, why? I still want to go there. Just because you didn't get the first prize doesn't mean nobody else can go. I mean, what's the matter?
I may get to go yet.
What do you mean, why?
I mean, I went back to the school this afternoon to ask the teacher how I have done. And I just want to know. That's all.
Oh, why?
The teacher wouldn't tell me at first. Said it probably I didn't know. But I was stubborn.
You always are.
And I kept pestering at him until he gave up and told me.
Well, how did you do?
I was second. Right after my own dear big sister.
Does that mean you want to go instead of me?
That means if you don't go, I get to go, sister.
I'm going quiet. I'm sorry, but I'm still going. How can I give up my one chance?
It's a responsibility, don't you see? This chance for further study just means you have to be more responsible for helping those who didn't get the same chance.
Look, Kwai, we have talked about all that before. I know what you mean. I will learn what will be helpful in creating change for our village. And
It's fine for you to spout off ideas like that. But what you can do to bring them about? You are only a girl. You won't be able to fight or agree loudly.
shut up! I'm every bit as good as you are. Shut up! You think you can take on responsibility? You can lead, can argue, and can make a better place for the rest of us living?
Yes, I can.
Well, so can I, little brother.
As they were about to reach their home, the rage they had within them had died down.
Wait, are you going to tell father?
Tell him what? That I came at the second, right after you. I don't know, sis. I don't know what to do anymore. I guess I won't tell him. At least until I think it out some more.
Promise? You promise, Kwai?
I don't have to promise anything, sis.
That night, Dawan's mother added fish balls in the soup she had prepared for dinner, hoping that it would make her husband calmer. As they were eating, she asked her husband about Dawan going to the city.
What is all this talk of Dawan going away to study? It's too early to even consider it. Let it wait for a few days.
But if I'm going, I should leave within the week.
I said let it wait.
Father, why won't you let me accept the scholarship?
Haven't you had enough schooling already? What do you want to keep studying for anyway?
Dawan took her plate and washed it, ignoring her father. Dawan got out of the house and went to the bridge to think. Then she received an idea. She decided to seek help from the head monk. The next morning, Dawan went to the marketplace. She was talking to a hawker to get a cheaper price for a lotus bud and got scolded by him.
Wait, you can have one of my lotus buds.
Can I have this one for 10 cents?
Sure, I pick this from the cloud myself every morning, so they don't cost me anything. I go swimming before anyone is awake. That's when I pick them, but don't tell anybody.
Don't worry, I sometimes swim secretly too.
Here, why don't you take the flower free? It's a present.
But no, I couldn't do that. It wouldn't be fair. See, here is my 10 cents.
Keep the money. I got the flowers free anyway. They are not really mine.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Dawan told Bao about her plans to seek help from the head monk, and as they were talking, Bao revealed herself as Vichai's sister.
You will be here later this afternoon, won't you? I want to tell you how it turned out with the monk.
Sure, I will be here this afternoon and tomorrow afternoon, every afternoon for the rest of my life. Bye!
Bye!
Dawan went to the temple and put the lotus bud she had with her at the altar and waited for the head monk at the courtyard.
Why so cheerful one and so gloomy the next?
It's just, this temple seems too empty now.
It may be quiet now, but in just a few months' time, there will be a whole new batch of earnest faces studying here again. You didn't come here just to walk with me, did you? It was something quite important. You even bought lotus for the altar this morning.
Dawan told him about her reason of coming to see him. She wanted him to persuade her father to let her further her studies in the city.
And what am I supposed to say?
What? Just say what's true, sir. Tell him I want first place and it is my right to go.
You're right, but why do you want to do so anyway?
Why? Because I want to learn. I want to learn everything. In the city school, I can learn everything.
Everything you need to know is right here,
In this tiny village?
in this tiny temple. What can be more important than learning the holy ones, noble truth, learning to accept the...
I don't mean that kind of learning. I mean learning things that would be of use to people that...
Is the holy ones' teaching of no use to anybody?
I didn't mean that, sir.
The head monk started to talk about the Holy One's teaching and heaven.
Does that mean you want to help me, sir?
Help you? You mean talk to your father into letting you go to the city school? How can I help you do something that I don't believe in? You are still young, child, but I don't think you should waste any more time dreaming such futile dreams. What can a mere schoolgirl hope to achieve anyway? Be satisfied with...
A mere schoolgirl? So, it's come to that again, has it? You just like the others after all. You won't help me because you think I'm a girl and...
Child, be still. That is not the reason.
It is the reason it is. If my brother comes and asks you to help him, you would do it for him, wouldn't you?
He will not need to. If he had gotten first place, there would have been no problem to begin with.
But Dawan wasn't listening anymore. She was sad and disappointed as she ran away. Dawan went back to the marketplace where she met Bao. She told her what happened. Then Bao lets Dawan free a caged sparrow for free.
I see what it is you mean.
For you, the door may not even be open that long. You must start out quickly and fly free with your own set of wings. Just like that, tiny sparrow.
Thank you for showing me.
Bao, where are you?
Quick, hi,
This is my
it's
sister.
my brother. The bird, you can't pay. Can you? He will be furious.
Hurry, run. But what about you?
I can handle him, I think. Now hurry up and go. ดอกบัวค่ะดอกบัว
Alright, sister. How many birds did you free this morning?
You can see for yourself.
I didn't mean that. How many birds did you free without collecting money from them?
None.
You liar. What are these for empty cage and just 75 cents in the box?
Alright. I free one and want to do it again.
That's what you always say. You little.
I said I want to do it again. Now go and mind your business.
This is
Vishai
my
and
business.
Bao had a quarrel and Bao gets slapped. They had a fight again, and before Vishai wants to hit his sister again, Koi stopped him.
Thanks. Haven't I seen you somewhere before? You look familiar. Do I know you?
My name is Kwai.
Bao realized that Koi was Dawan's brother and scolded him for helping another person's sister when he is mean to his own. Koi knew that Bao knew the issue between him and Dawan.
Oh, you little Miss Body. Who told you this? How dare
Don't you hit her too?
keep out of this?
Koi just realized what he had done and wanted to help Dawan, but she refused. Then he walked away. Suddenly, out from the crowd came Noi, and she approached Dawan.
These people, always standing around, gaping when someone gets hurt, but never offering any help. The useless! Does it hurt, child? Did this happen? Who hurt you like this? Was it Kwai?
Yes, he pushed her down.
Bao told Noi everything that happened.
You see what happens when you try to have your own way. Believe me, it is painful in this world to get in the way of men.
Noi and Bao helped Dawan up and offered to help her get home, but she refused. Instead of going home, she decided to go to the bridge. There, she met
Does
Kwai.
your ankle hurt?
Sure, it's hurt, but it will heal soon.
Why
What
did
are
you
you
come
doing
here?
here anyway?
Dawan and Kwai grinned. Dawan told him to go home, but he refused, saying that he was thinking about what happened earlier. After Dawan offered her umbrella to Kwai, Kwai sat there for some time to think some more. Only then did he decide to be by his sister's side. Then he caught up to Dawan.
What are you doing here?
I got thing out her out.
Well,
Well, what do you think, sister? Hurry up. I'm not going to offer you this umbrella twice, you know?
Dawan realized her brother's decision and felt so happy. Then they went home together, and on their way home, they met father, who was leading the buffalo home angrily.
Well, there you are. I'm sorry about the buffalo. Never mind the buffalo. Why didn't you tell me about the exam results? How did you know of this?
I just talked to your teacher. He thought I already knew. He called me over to his schoolhouse this morning to ask which of you I had decided to send away for schooling. Well, why didn't you tell me?
Because
They
Tawan
had an
didn't want me
argument.
to.
Their father got so angry that he slapped the buffalo, causing it to run away.
Go!
After the disappointing response from Kwai, their father chased after the buffalo.
Are you sure now, Kwai? What if you regret it later?
Yes, sister.
Why did you go to your father? He's refused what he is.
Who's jabbering down there? Are those two children here? I want to see them now.
Come up. Why, that one? Your father wants to speak to you.
Speak. I'll do more than speak to them.
I'm scared, Grandma. I'm not scared inside.
Now, don't you start to be scared all the time, to child? Your mother's bad enough. Let's not have two rabbits in the house. Besides, what is there to be afraid of? After all, where do you suppose that big fierce man upstairs came from?
Alright, Grandmother. I will be brave and strong. Father, if you keep thinking that I will never be capable of doing anything worthwhile, then of course I really won't, because I won't ever have a chance to. Don't you see? It's like thinking a caged sparrow can fly, and then refusing to open the cage door to give it a chance to try. Don't keep me caged in now. Let me have a chance to fly out too.
So you want me to open your cage door, Dawan? And you think you will sort off and do great things for us? All. For the village and the country, even the world.
Father, I can try.
Then try, my daughter.
Dawan smiled and looked at Kwai, who was standing straight and proud. Kwai lowered his head, turning away slightly, so that his face was hidden from her now. A few days later, it was Dawan's last morning in the village. She went to the bridge and saw Kwai.
Why? Can I come up too?
Stupid store. All they can do is sink to the bottom. No matter how hard you throw them, no matter how big the splash they make, all they do is sink. And even the stupid. I didn't get in your way after all, did I? Now, are you satisfied?
Dawan was reluctant to go, and she seeks advice from grandmother. Grandmother told her that everything would be fine and gave her a jar with a lotus bud in it.
I'm not afraid. I won't ever come back, Grandma. Right now, I don't know if I even want to live in the first place.
Don't think of this as a reveal. Then go now, child.
She heard a very familiar voice, singing a very familiar song. It was Kwai. He was standing on the bridge, both arms thrown back, in a gesture meant both to embrace her and to send her off.
ฟังเสียงดันดนตรีใบไม้ทั้งก้านกิ่งชุ่มชื่นเบิกบานหรือไทยคิง
สดใสใจเริงร่ารุ่งฟ้าเริ่มสว่างลดเลือนไปตะวันใจยังหลังท้องทุ่ง